So you wanna know who I really am and where I've been and what I'm gonna do.
What is good, my backup singers? It is your boy joeysings, and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video. If you guys are new here, what is good? What is up? How you doing, honey? Listen, you guys, today your boy is diving back into Technoblade, you guys. We are watching Skyblock, The Great Potato War, you guys. Part 1 of 3, you guys. So listen, I'm super duper excited to get into this, you guys. So listen, before I do, go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't, as well as hit that bell so you guys get notified when I upload brand new videos like this. Listen, I already know this is about to be good, so let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so the video pulled up right here. Let's get into part 1, honey.
Technoblade, where have you been all this time? Well, you see, I've been farming potatoes in Skyblock. That wasn't a joke. It all started months ago.
That wasn't a joke.
Superior armor and wanted hot potato books to upgrade it. I could have just bought some from the auction like a normal person, but if iPixel has taught me anything, it's that if you have a problem, the answer is slavery. So I had 20 potato minions, 20 enchanted lava buckets, 20 super compactors, 20 diamond spread-ins, because it's just free money. Get this upgrade. And with this setup, I was making about 242,000 potatoes per day. At this point, I had enough potatoes for my armor. I could have stopped. I could have put an end to this, but I thought, no, what if I went even further? You can check your ranking in each individual collection, and I was already top 50 in potatoes. I decided at that moment that I was going to be the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock. How hard could it be? First,
period. He said that he was gonna do it, and he did it, honey. Listen, y'all. Watching this definitely gives more insight into watching like the legends or the history. This actually goes into the war itself, and I am super duper excited to get into this even more. Technoblade just seems to me as somebody who is very much like, you know what, this is what I want. These are the steps to getting there. I'm gonna take every step -1, but I'm still gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love his drive. Already obsessed with him.
To get more minion slots. Now, I already spent a lot of time getting to 20 minion slots because I believe minions are important. I mean, they work 24/7, gathering resources even if you never bother to log in, and as such represent the only way to achieve the dream that all Skyblock players share, which is to not have to play anymore. Unfortunately, each minion slot requires exponentially more resources.
To not have to play anymore.
So I did what any self-respecting Skyblock player would do, and sat in the shop menu buying ice for 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I'm having fun.
I'm having fun.
I dropped out of college for this, and after spending many hours and 15 million coins, I finally unlocked the 22nd minion slot. At this point, I thought I had first place in the bag. I mean, there's only a couple of solo players that have 23 minion slots, and I figured if anyone went to that much trouble to get more minion slots, they'd probably spend it on a minion that actually makes money, like clay minions. But I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go even more overkill, alright? I'm gonna upgrade my level 7 potato minions to level 9. Now you might be thinking to yourself, oh, Technoblade, isn't that obvious? Isn't it just more potatoes? Why wouldn't you do that immediately? No, it's not, alright? Upgrading past level 7 on minions never makes sense. You're never getting that money back because upgrading cost over 100,000 potatoes just to get to potato 9. That'll take over 2 months to get that money back, over 8 months for level 11.
Oh,
it's just a bad idea. Oh, but Technoblade, isn't that just a long-term investment? No, it's not. Remember Cactus Farms? Remember?
I love how he's doing the voices and talking to himself. That right there is gold. Okay? Gold, honey.
They were great for like 5 days, and then the admins obliterated them in an update. Yeah, you really think your dreams are going to go that long without getting crushed by the admins? No, you're never seeing that money again. I'm sorry, it's gone. But I wasn't farming potatoes for profit. I was farming them for honor, for glory. So I started upgrading them to level 9. My last hidden weapon was the Farming Crystal, which increases the speed of nearby farming minions by 10%. I could only fit 12 minions in that radius, and I thought, you know what? Whatever. I'll just make a second Farm Crystal. Here we go! Oh, okay. No, I'm glad Skyblock tells you that after you make a second crystal. I mean, it's not like you could just tell me that after I make the first crystal.
Right.
It's not a total waste of money. At least I can auction. Thank you, iPixel. If I wanted to fit all my minions in that 8-block radius, I'd have to think in the 3rd dimension. And so, after restructuring my farm, the potato pyramid was complete, yielding 309,000 potatoes per day.
That is
as an ex-English
incredible.
major, I decided that math wasn't enough to defeat my enemies. I needed to consult the classics. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu says, if you know the enemy and know yourself, You need not fear the result of 100 battles. So I decided to do some investigative journalism.
You better get
I
deep.
discovered a forum post from September in which a user named I'm a Squid Kid bragged about being ranked #1 in potatoes. By stalking his profile, I found another post weeks later in which he suggested he was now around 7 million potatoes. By putting these two data values on a grid, I could calculate the slope to estimate his average daily potato yield. It wasn't perfect,
a lot.
It was the best method I could think of to estimate.
You better give me an equation to figure out how many potatoes you need to be making a day to catch up with these people. I love it, okay? It's the attention to detail. It's the drive. It's the work. It's everything about Technoblade for me, honey.
Strong his potato farm was. I mean, it's not like I could just go to his island and look at it. Wait, that worked? But what I found shocked me to my very core. No, this can't be. This man made 8 potato 11 minions, and then he painted the Mona Lisa. It was at this moment I realized that I wasn't dealing with a potato madman, but a potato supervillain. At this point I fell into despair. All sense of rationality, even the slightest hope of making his money back. This man had thrown them all away to farm potatoes. I had 2 more minion slots than him, but his minions were so high level that he was still making more potatoes than me at 310,000 potatoes per day. But I wasn't even worried about his potato farm. I mean, I still had some minions to upgrade. I was confident I could make a stronger farm. I was worried about his head start. The month I spent farming the Pigman sword, he'd already been farming potatoes. According to my calculations, he was already 7.5 million potatoes ahead of me. Even if all my minions magically became level 11 at that very moment, it would take 107 days to catch up. I can't go that long without uploading. My fans will murder me. So was that it? Was my quest to become the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock?
So your fans will not murder you. I am just now diving into World of Technoblade, but I've already realized that his fans are so supportive. This man could be gone for 3 years, and when he came back, y'all will be there to support him and show him love. And that's the type of support that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? This is the family that I need to be a part. I need to be whatever we call ourselves when it comes to Technoblade, because his supporters are the bomb. Like, I legit love y'all. Like, just know this. Like, I love that support y'all give him.
Destined to end in failure? No, I refused.
No.
The sunk cost
Giving up
fallacy
is not an
allow
option
it. If
for
I
Techno.
wanted to defeat a man that had descended into potato madness, I would have to take his insanity and triple it. It was at this moment I spoke words that had never been uttered in the history of Skyblock. I should get minion expanders. Minion expanders have long been known as the most useless item in Skyblock. So you know how all minions have this like 5x5 area in which they work? They don't actually need this area. They could work with 1 block just as fine, because all they do is break a block and then they place it right back. They don't need options. So what the minion expander does is turns that 5x5 area into a 7x7 area. Why would the minion need more options so it doesn't get bored? But with the Slayer update, they added a hidden attribute to minion expanders, which buff minion speed by 5%, which is still garbage. Diamond spreading gives like 5 times the value, and I didn't have enough space to put both of them in my minions. But unfortunately, diamond spreading only gives diamonds. If I wanted to become #1, I'd have to sacrifice all that free money for 5% more potatoes. With the minion expanders taking up so much extra space, the potato pyramid was no longer enough to fit all my minions within the farming crystals radius. So I built the Potato Dome!
Yes, for the Potato Dome!
The Potato Dome could fit all 22 expanded minions. And after I'd finished upgrading the rest of them to level 9, the Potato Dome could now produce 337,000 potatoes per day.
That's a lot of
potatoes. The Potato
potatoes.
Dome was the most powerful potato farm in Skyblock. I was ranked 20 on the leaderboards and rising fast. And yet I knew in my heart that it wasn't enough. It wasn't even close. But what more could I do? Farm potatoes by hand? I actually did for like an hour. It made a tiny dent. Sure, it would have worked eventually, but come on. Is mindlessly repeating the same task for hundreds of hours really what Skyblock's all about? Okay, yeah, pretty much, but I wasn't about to do that, man. When I said 100 hours, I was not kidding. And yet, as time went on, it began to seem like that was truly the only way. The opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Sun Tzu. I'd done it. I discovered...
He better give me these quotes. He better give me these life inspirational quotes that's over here uplifting my spirit, because I'm trying to go figure out who my enemy is, okay? And learn from him how to destroy him. and I ain't even got no enemies, but you know what? Technoblade made me want to go find the enemy to destroy. Okay, period.
Critical flaw with Squid Kid's potato farm. His minions were too close together. Now, with any other kind of minion, that wouldn't have mattered at all, but potato minions are unique. When they're too close together, they'll start trying to plant in spots the other minions already planted and get stuck in an infinite loop, dragging down the overall farm's potato output by as much as 90%. The reason he hadn't noticed this and was still first place in potatoes is because this only happens when someone is online and on the island, because otherwise Skyblock just runs a calculation to guess how many resources your minions would have made while you were offline. Anyways, he left the door to his AFK machine open, so I left my alt in there. Welcome to the real world, Squid Kid. Okay, can we take a moment to talk about Jerry?
So
okay,
I left
Jerry
my
here.
alt in there.
I got a Jerry there. There's actually 2 Jerrys in there. I have video evidence, okay? Look at this. He's multiplying. He's undergoing mitosis. But that's not all. The other day I was just minding my business and then... Why is he there? I knew I couldn't rely just on sabotage to get first place, because who knows if there's other people out there just like Squid Kid throwing away everything just to farm more potatoes.
Right.
So I decided to look into alternate fuel sources for my minions. I mean, enchanted lava buckets are already the most efficient permanent fuel source in the game, but what about temporary fuel sources? So I got a bunch of hamster wheels, which give twice as much of a boost, 50%, but for only a day. And I threw like 100 of them into the potato dome, and it started making 450,000 potatoes.
So he's just creative. I love it. He has a go-getter mentality that is just so inviting. Like, baby, listen, I want to be number one. I'm going to be number one. I'm not letting nobody or nothing stand in my way, because there's always a way to be better than I was yesterday, and I'm here for it. You always got to find a way to be better than you were yesterday, because guess what, honey? If you don't believe in yourself, who the fuck go believe in you? That's the question. And Technoblade said, bitch, I am going to believe in myself. I'm going to be number one. And guess what, honey? Guess what, honey? All right.
Day. And so the days went by. Every day I'd log in and AFK on Squid Kid's island with my alt, while my minions burned through hamster wheels, quickly bringing me into the potato top 10.
Yes, the potato top 10.
Until one day, when I went to AFK on his island again. Oh god, he's online. What do you want?
What do you want?
Why do you keep doing this? I just wanted to check on the Last Supper, man. You AFK'd on my island for 12 hours! It was a good painting! I figured Squid Kid would find it a little bit suspicious if the same guy was AFK at his island every day, so I got a second account, and then I left them both in there. To be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness.
Yes!
Why? Why are you guys here? I've been buying some enchanted baked potatoes from the auction house. It's not the most efficient use of my money, but look, I need potato 11 minions if I want to catch up as quickly as possible. We can't only have 2. It's not enough. Well, I mean, it is enough, but I want to upload within the next year. But the problem with the auction house is that it's filled with crazy people. Look at this guy. He's bidding 3.9 mil for 26. You think that's bad? 11 million. I could see someone bidding 7 million on a stack of enchanted baked potatoes.
Oh, wow.
8 million. I could understand that. 11 million. Deranged psychopath. There's no justification. Send this man to prison. After a couple days of
deranged psychopath.
Enchanted baked potatoes, we have 102, which in regular potatoes is over 2.6 million, and we can only make 4 maxed potato minions with it. That's all we can make. That's how expensive maxed potato minions are.
Oh, wow.
They're so good, but it doesn't matter because they cost so much. It's never going to pay off. They're all gone.
That's a lot of money.
Whatever. It's for the leaderboards. I had to sell everything so that I could invest it in potatoes, man. I had to sell my young dragon armor, my rare cake collection, massively overinflated Halloween items. I had to mortgage my house. It's crazy out there. I actually did pretty well during the Halloween events, which allowed me to raise a lot of money. But I'm just saying, look at this spooky pile, right? Limited edition item with my name and pig rank stamped on them. Could you imagine how much money I would make if I put this on the auction? I would make Dan TDM's 15 ml water bottle look like tap water.
Oh, wow.
Sign for me, whitelisted. What do you want from me? I'm just ruining Squid Kid's whole life. He's traumatized.
Oh.
He's just living in fear. Why are they here? Why do they keep showing up? But after a few days, I ran out of hamster wheels, and I had to resort to my final weapon. The Catalyst. The Catalyst is the strongest fuel source in the game, tripling your minion output, but they only last for 3 hours. Fortunately, I had a couple. With the power of Catalyst, my potato output skyrocketed, and I put that all back into leveling up my minions. And in a matter of days, I had 22 Potato 11 minions.
That is insane.
893,000 potatoes per day. I don't make hot potato books. I make hot potato libraries. Originally, I thought I'd have to go bankrupt buying catalysts if I wanted to catch up to Squid Kid, but I actually discovered that catalysts are amazing. I can buy the materials to make one for like 10,000 coins on the auction, and then each of them makes 14,000 coins in potatoes. This is a miracle.
Wow.
It's free money. So every day I sold hot potato books, and then I bought more crystals, and then I sold more hot potato books, and then I bought more crystals. And that's the story of how I made infinite money. Well, not really, because you can only use so many per day, but I made a lot, and now I was ranked 3 in potatoes.
Yes.
I did some more investigative journalism and found the guy ranked number 2 in potatoes. I'm gonna give you guys 3 guesses as to who left a funny rating on his post. Squid Kid! I was right on his tail, but I decided to visit his island to see just how strong his potato farm was. Oh, this is a joke. This is pathetic. Only 18 minion slots. This is just sad. I've seen Irish famines with more potatoes than this farm.
Oh,
You might get away with
wow.
this farm and some garbage vegetable like carrots. But potatoes? How dare you? Oh my god, this crystal. This crystal, it only covers 5 of these minions. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Against a farm like that, I easily took rank number 2. It seemed like I was only 1 step away from my potato dreams, and yet Squid Kid had been so dominant on the potato leaderboards that he was still 3 million potatoes ahead.
Oh, wow.
But with Catalyst, such a lead could be destroyed in a matter of days. Still, to be safe, I kept AFKing on his island, until one day. I checked my alt's window for a moment, and the island was full. 2 guys I'd never heard of before had called the police on Squid Kid and brought a helper to investigate him. Who called the police? Whitelisted. Are you Squid Kid's alt? No, I just AFK here a lot. As a hobby. I'm so suspicious. He doesn't believe me at all. I'm getting banned. They'd been investigating while Squid Kid was offline. I met him later that day and decided to warn him. Squid, I know we've had our differences, but the police are after you, man. I saw a helper. I saw a helper, Squid. There were 2 dudes, Squid. They came to your island with the helper. They were snitching. I don't know why. I need names. Okay, let me get my screenshots. You gotta be careful, man. The snitches be everywhere.
The snitches be everywhere.
I'm gonna go AFK now. Just act natural. Just and I'm gone. It seemed strange to be helping my number 1 enemy, but his sheer dedication to farming potatoes had earned my respect. I had to give him help from one potato brother to another. Also, I'm deeply scared of him. Did you see what he said when I told him the names? Names noted. That is serial killer talk. We ain't gonna be hearing from those 2 guys ever again. I kept farming potatoes, and in a matter of days, Squid Kid's lead was almost completely destroyed. And yet Squid Kid himself had no idea. He even put a billboard on his island, number 1 in potatoes. But why would he suspect? Just a few days ago, he'd seen proof on the forums that he was millions in the lead. The poor fool had no idea what was coming. Has it updated? It hasn't updated. Alright, I'm going to the hub.
Has it updated?
Has it updated? Ah! Yes! Number 1 in potatoes! To celebrate, I took my 2 alts and my main account, and then I AFK'd on all 3 of them. I think at this point Squid Kid knew that the alts were mine, but he was so confused. Why had Technoblade been AFKing on his island for weeks? He was so confused that he didn't even realize that his potato leaderboard spot had already been taken. So I went to confront him myself one final time. What do you want? Why are you doing this? Your potato rank 1 spot is now mine. He's checking. He's checking.
Wait, what?
How? For years, my machinations lay undetected.
Oh, you ruined my life.
This is all I have.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Squid, I found a problem with your island. A critical flaw. Get over here. Over here. Squid. Squid, get over here. This sign, it has the wrong number.
Technoblade is so petty. I love it.
Pretty bad week for Squid Kid overall, I'd say. First he got arrested, and then I cyberbullied him, but it had to be done. And let me just say, there is no chance of him catching up. I even got 23 minion slots just to bury any hope he had. This spot is mine, and that's the story of how I became #1 on the potato leaderboards, and we lived happily ever after. All the loose ends finally tied together.
Oh, wow.
Well, except for one thing. Oh god, there's another one. There's another Jerry. And he's staring right at me. There's another one. There's a Jerry in the water. No. There's another one out there.
Who is Jerry?
I don't understand. What do you want? What do you want? There's another Jerry on the bridge. They've got me surrounded. I don't understand.
Why are there so many Jerrys? What in the world? Who is Jerry? Okay, I'm intensified. That's not the word I was trying to. I'm here for it, you guys. Period. Alrighty, guys, there you have it. Me rating the Technoblade Skyblock, the Great Potato War, you guys, part 1. You guys, listen, this was so good, and I love Technoblade's like drive, his passion, everything about him just screams like, you know what, you inspire so many people to keep fighting and keep doing what they're doing, because you doing what you want to do, and you is not taking no for an answer, and I am here for it. If you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up, and then leave me a comment down below letting me know, honey, would you have did all that work to get to spot #1? Like, are you that much of a go-getter that you gonna do what you gotta do to get to #1? Because I'm trying to be like that one day. Period, honey. Listen, you guys, don't forget to go ahead and check out all my social media. You can find in the description box below, you guys. Don't be lazy. Click show some more and come find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok, you guys. Listen, if you haven't, go ahead and ready to smash that subscribe button as well as hit that bell so you guys get notified when I upload brand new videos like this. Don't forget to most importantly, love yourself, love someone else. I will see you guys next time. Deuces.